Spiritual power of words. The words we speak is spirit in man. Words are sounds occasioned by the vibrations of thoughts. Thoughts are vibrations sent forth by the ego or soul. Every word that leaves your mouth ought to be potent with your genuine soul vibration. Words in most people are lifeless because they are automatically put forth into the ether, without being impregnated with soul force. Too much talking, exaggeration, or falseness used in connection with words is just like trying to lasso a cloud. That is why the prayers or words of such people do not produce any desired definite change or results in their situation. Every word you utter, you must mean it, i.e., every word you put forth must represent not only truth, but some of your realized soul force. Words without soul force is like using a pencil without any lead. Words that are saturated with sincerity, conviction, faith, and intuition are just like highly explosive vibration bombs, which, when let out, are sure to explode the rocks of difficulties and create the change desired. Avoid speaking unpleasant words, even though they are true. Words must be intoned according to the convictions within. Sincere words or affirmations must be repeated with understanding, feeling, and will, and are sure to move the cosmic vibratory force and render you aid in your difficulty. Only appeal to that force with infinite confidence, casting out all doubt and the spirit of looking for the desired result. If you don't do this, your appealing attention is deflected and sidetracked from its objective or goal. Besides, you cannot sow the vibratory prayer seed in the soil of cosmic consciousness and then pick it out every minute to see if it has germinated into the desired result or not. It should be remembered that there is nothing greater in power than the cosmic consciousness of God. The power of cosmic consciousness is greater than the power of your mind or the mind of others. Thus you should seek its aid alone. But this does not mean that you should make yourself passive, inert, or that you should minimize the power of your mind. Remember, God helps those that help themselves. He gave you a power, concentration, faith, reason, and common sense to help yourself in your bodily or mental afflictions. You must use them all as you seek the divine help. But remember, in using your own willpower or common sense to get rid of a difficulty or disease, you must not rely wholly on, or harness yourself solely to, your ego, and thus disconnect yourself from the divine force. Always during affirmations or prayer vibrations, feel that you are using your own God-given power to heal yourself or others. Always believe that it is not God only but yourself also who, as His beloved child, tries to employ His given will and reason to react on the difficult problems of life. A balance must be struck between the old idea of wholly depending on God and the modern way of sole dependence on the ego. During the different affirmations, the attitude of the mind should be different. For example, will affirmations should be accompanied by strong will. Feeling affirmations by devotion. Reason affirmations by intelligence and devotion. Imagination affirmations by firm thoughts and faith. In healing yourself and others, select that affirmation which is suitable to the imaginative, emotional, or thoughtful temperament of yourself or patient. In all affirmations, the intensity of attention comes first, but continuity and repetition count a great deal too. Impregnate your affirmations with your devotion, will, and faith, intensely and repeatedly, unmindful of the results, which will naturally come as the fruit of your labors. During the physical healing process, the attention must not be on the disease, which always damps the faith, but on the mind. During mental cures of fear, anger, any bad habit, consciousness of failure, unsuccess, nervousness, etc., the concentration should be on the opposite mental quality. For example, the cure for fear is culturing the consciousness of bravery. The cure of anger is culturing peace. The cure of weakness is focusing on strength, and for healing any sickness, the focus must be of good health. Your mental responsibility for healing chronic disease. In trying to get rid of a physical or mental sickness by mental or physical method, one often concentrates more on the gripping power of the disease than on the possibility of cure, and thus permits the disease to be a mental as well as a physical habit. This is especially true of most cases of nervousness in which the disease is felt long after it is physically cured. Each physical activity or bodily sensation of disease or health, etc., cuts grooves on the brain cells, which further automatically awaken certain habits of disease or health. The subconscious habit of disease or health consciousness exerts a strong influence on the continuity of chronic diseases. Chronic mental or physical diseases have always a deep root in the subconscious mind. In a mental or physical disturbance, one must aim to pull out its roots in the subconscious mind. So how do we do this? With stronger conscious will or devotion, affirmations not only reach the subconscious, but they reach the superconscious storehouse or the mental factory of all our miraculous mental powers. Individual affirmations should be practiced willingly, feelingly, intelligently, and devotionally, once in a while loudly, when nobody is listening. But mostly mentally, not even in a whisper, with ever-increasing intensity of attention and continuity. The attention from the very beginning of affirmation must steadily increase and should never be allowed to fade. Any fading attention should be again and again brought back like a naughty child and repeatedly and patiently trained to perform its given task. Attentive, intelligent repetition and patience are the creators of habits, and as such, these should be used during all affirmations. It is your own personal yet powerful mental hypnosis session. Like anything in life, in order to be successful, this requires your full effort and dedication. Such deep and long-continued affirmations for curing chronic mental or bodily afflictions should be practiced mentally until they become almost a part of one's intuitional convictions. By utterly ignoring unchanged or contrary results, if any, many people lose patience and give up or do not have the required motivation. Another fact should always be remembered. As such, all affirmations, in order to reach the superconscious, must be free from all uncertainties, doubts, and distractions. Attention and devotion are lights that can lead ever blindly uttered affirmations to the subconscious and the superconscious. The greater their power, the farther they can usher the vibrations of different affirmations to their subconscious or superconscious destinations. This is powerful mental transformation. Let's talk about healing and life for energy. Natural medicine, massage, spinal adjustment, or electrical treatment all help to bring back the lost harmonious condition of the cells by chemicalization of the blood or stimulation of certain tissues. These are external methods that sometimes assist the life energy to effect healing. But they have not the power to act on a dead body, once the life energy has vanished, for there is nothing in a dead man that can utilize the properties of medicine or electrical currents. Without the life energy, medicines, etc., cannot have any healing effect on the human body. Hence it can be seen that it is the life force energy alone that can effect a cure. All external methods of stimulation can only cooperate with the life energy, and are powerless without it. This is an important factor to understand. This is the end of part 1. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and look out for part 2. Thank you and have a great day.